We're going to tell you everything you need to know about the new
KOMOS Deluxe Kegerator.
KOMOS already has two great small kegerators, and this is a third in their lineup, and it's basically like a great marriage of the two. They have their standard, which has black sides and a black plastic top, and they're all stainless outdoor version. This is like a great combination of the two, price-wise and features-wise.
Yeah, this thing has a beautiful aesthetic. If you love stainless, you're gonna love this. It's got stainless all around.
This unit shares most of the same specs as the base unit, which we've covered before, but let's start at the bottom and go through the key features.
All right, so starting at the bottom, this thing's on casters, so you can roll it around. You store it inside, bring it outside. It's easily able to roll around.
This unit isn't made for outdoor use continuously, but you can use it outside for a party and event, especially if it's not too hot. If it's under 90, you're probably fine for the day, but don't store it out there. It's not designed for that. But the casters allow you to move it around through thresholds, nice and easy, and it's not that heavy when you don't have kegs in it.
If you're looking for an outdoor kegerator, check out the stainless steel Pro KOMOS Kegerator.
So moving on up, adding to that aesthetic, they added the stainless walls and the top. The standard model is plastic walls and top. This is stainless, and it's like a nice grade of stainless, easy to keep clean.
Inside the kegerator, it also has a stainless steel floor, so it's great for moving kegs in there. You're not gonna scuff it up. It's easy to clean, nice and hardy build. Speaking of the inside, it's spacious inside there. You could fit up to 4 slimline kegs. You could fit a big Sankey keg. You've got tons of room in there, a fermenter, whatever you want to put inside there, it's got tons of room.
This thing is not just for homebrewers. It's designed for homebrewers so you can have those 4 kegs, but you can also fit in the large Sankey, your fermenters. I'm pretty sure this is one of the biggest capacity holding, especially with that flat floor, of any of the standard kegerators out there. It also has the same great cooling capacity. It works great. It's not so loud that it kicks on and interrupts everyone's conversation. It's just a light hum in the background. And staying with that, it also has an attached fan motor that you can control right on the front, turn it on and off. I use it when I'm gonna have a party. That way we're cooling down that tower so that as the beer goes that final bit, it doesn't warm up and foam on you.
Speaking of tubing, it comes with my favorite EVA barrier tubing and duo-type fitting. So it prevents against oxidation, it's easy to put together, it's just amazing tubing, and it's kind of the industry standard now.
Adding to that, duo-tights make this the easiest kegerator to set up out there, hands down.
All right, moving to the back, that's where the CO2 tank is gonna be installed, and it comes with a KOMOS CO2 regulator with a dual gauge, so you can see how much gas is left in there and what the pressure is that you're pumping on the inside.
Staying back there, it comes with a CO2 tank holder, which is really nice. So as you're wheeling it around, the CO2 tank is securely Velcroed right on there, as well as 2 ports that allow you to bring the CO2 line into the kegerator. So if you're gonna have multiple kegs, you can actually split them into 2 sets of lines, which makes it easier to manage inside the kegerator.
All right, let's move on up to the front. We've got this nice digital control panel. You could raise or lower the temperature. The range is insane. It's from 26 degrees Fahrenheit up to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So you've got a wide range. It can be a fermentation chamber and then roll into your cooling kegerator. It also has the fan control for your tower to, like we had mentioned earlier, to cool that tower, especially if it's a hotter weather, it's gonna stop foaming. Love this control panel, and I love that it's in the front so you can see what the thermostat is at.
Going to the top, it has an eye-catching stainless steel drip tray. A little bit better looking than some of the standard ones that you see out there. It's a very modern design and look to it, and it's like super solid. And then you're gonna choose which kind of tower you want. 1 faucet, 2 faucet, 3 faucet, or 4 faucet. I'd like to throw something into you. If you're making your first kegerator and you're like, well, it holds 4 kegs, I'm gonna put 4 faucets on there. In my opinion, that's not always a great idea. Because you want to have some maturing beer, maybe you're going to run out of beer. Telling your friends, hey, that's an empty faucet isn't the greatest feeling in the world. So personally, if this was my only thing I matured beer in, I'd have a 2 faucet. And then I could have 2 maturing or 2 empty and still feel pretty good about having 2 faucets pouring, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Mine at home, I have a 3-tap, which I love because I'll usually have 2 beer and then 1 like non-alcoholic, like hop water, things like that.
And you have a chest freezer that you're maturing.
I've got a chest freezer that's kind of my maturing stage. So, but yeah, love having the ability to do different tap options.
Speaking of faucets, these come standard with the forward sealing Nuka Tap faucets, which pour great already. But optionally, you can choose the flow control faucets that allow you a little bit extra restriction to get that perfect pour. So what a great addition to their lineup. If you've been eyeing that all stainless one, but that price tag, because it's outdoor rated, is just a little too high for you, this is the right guy for you because it's at a much lower price point, way closer to the standard, and it just really fits that need perfectly.
Find this kegerator and all KOMOS Kegerators at MoreBeer.com.